Hey traders, in this video we're going to look at common times that we often make impulsive decisions in trading. If we can identify these times, then hopefully we can reduce the impulsive trading decisions we make. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Thank you very much for joining me, and those of you who are subscribers, appreciate your support, appreciate all your likes, all your comments, all your shares, all that good stuff. And there's a good crew of you out there who are constantly commenting, constantly liking, constantly sharing, and welcome to all the new guys to the channel as well. Hope you enjoy the content. All right, so while you're down in that comment section, please do check out our channel sponsor. In the description, there's a link there for you. Okay, but this video we'll talk about common times we make those impulsive decisions, and the whole point of this is that if we can identify these, and always feel free guys in the comment section below to add your 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever it may be, so that we recognize our vulnerabilities. Because the good thing about trading is that we have time to decide and to look and understand why we're making the decisions we're making. So this is a little bit of mindset, a little bit of operational stuff, but the point is that if we recognize our vulnerabilities and we draw attention to them, then when they come during trading, and impulsive decisions are very rarely our best decisions, if we recognize when we might be making an impulsive decision, hopefully we can preempt that and avoid that. And then hopefully we don't end up making an impulsive decision that most of the time doesn't really serve us. Okay, so the first thing goes when price spikes unexpectedly. So very often we make an impulsive decision if we see something unusual. Oh, it spikes up. Oh, I must fade it. I must follow it. Whatever it may be, it's generally not a planned out trade. You're responding, you're reacting to price movement without any methodical plan. Now, it's one thing to say, hey, I have a plan to react to spikes and my plan is X, and you're just executing your plan. That's fine. I don't have any problem with that. And if that plan works for you, that's fine. If it doesn't work for you, and that's fine as well, because you're working out. The point is you're acting in accordance with a predetermined plan. We're talking about impulse, and very often when price spikes, especially if we're intraday traders, then we have an impulse to take a trade. So just avoid that or be aware of that. And so I say, listen, if price spikes, I'm not going to do anything for at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever the time period may be. Second thing, guys, is when we get stopped out. So sometimes getting stopped out, especially if it's a full size stop on a full size position or something a little bit tingly, a little bit annoying. No one likes to get stopped out. It's part of the game. We recognize it, understand it's part of the game. Losers are always going to be there, but nobody likes to lose, especially if it's maybe more than you wanted, maybe if it's after a couple of stop outs in a row, but something then may make you trigger an emotional decision. I want to get it back. I want a revenge trade. I want to go back in again. Oh, I've just been stopped out of the lows, and now it's popped back up. I knew it was going to go. Right, I'm going back in again. You know, and those are decisions that ultimately kill your account, guys, because many of those add up to, you know, such huge losses over time, that if you recognize, I get stopped out, it's annoying me, right, step away. First thing, step away, get away from it, because you know you don't want that temptation to make that impulsive trading decision. Maybe you trade the other direction. I mean, stopped out, go short. I've been stopped out, my long, go short. I've stopped out, short, go long. I'm going to double. You end up just making these crazy decisions. So watch out for that one. Third one, guys, is when price breaks or approaches a key level. So, you know, if it's coming to a key level, like I know it's going to break, I know it's going to break it, or I know it's going to fade back down, and you haven't planned for it. Again, none of these are a problem if you've planned for it, but when you haven't planned for it, you tend to go, oh, it's hitting that massive number, it's going to rip through, and you just see it because it happens to be there. You've not made any strategy around it, but then you impulsively say, well, I need to do something around this number because it's such a big number, or whatever the case may be, it's such a big level. I need to be doing something. I'm a trader, right? Of course, impulsive nature again gets us into trouble. The fourth thing is when we first sit down to trade. So, you know, I think this is valid really for any type of time frame trader, especially maybe if you've been at the weekend or you've been away for a while, or you come back, or even just over the night. You sit down in the morning, and you're planning your trades for the day, and then the market opens, and whether you're kind of opening or adjusting swing trade positions or closing swing trade positions, or whether you're just starting the day fresh looking for intraday trades, you know, very often we impulsively want to trade straight away, want to do something, want to feel like we're, you know, progressing forward, and very often, you know, it's an impulsive decision. Of course, again, say again, guys, and if we've planned it, that's fine. But if we're just reacting because the bell's gone and we can actually place orders now, it's generally, again, not going to be in our best interests. The fifth one is when we're frustrated by low volatility. You know, this is something, especially when volatility starts to contract and there's not so many opportunities, it can frustrate us as traders. We need volatility. It's the lifeblood of trading, swing trading, day trading, same thing. We just need that volatility. And so, you know, we got to be patient for a while, and then we get frustrated and we're like, I just need to make a trade. I want to trade. And then you impulsively make a trade on some tiny little movement or something that's not quite setting up, but it's impulsive because you feel like you want to trade. Again, similar type of thing. And that can, as always with impulsive trades, guys, get us into trouble. Sixth thing is when we've had a run of winners. So similarly, I guess, to when we get stopped out, when we've had a run of winners, we can feel over cocky, overconfident. We just see something and we just take it. We don't do the same due diligence and kind of take the same care over the trade planning and process as we would do under normal conditions. And so this is like another thing we've got to watch out for. You know, there's a couple of emotional type ones here, isn't there? Stopped out is an emotional one. When we've had a run of winners is an emotional one. The frustrated one is an emotional one. And they're all really emotional if you look at them. You know, this is wanting desperately to get involved in the trade. This is probably FOMO, thinking I should be doing something with a price spike. This again is the same type of thing. I should be doing something. So ultimately, guys, those are 6 things that I think ultimately can cause us to take impulsive trading decisions. I'm sure there are many more. I'm super interested as always to hear what you guys have got to say in the comments section about what makes you trade impulsively. But I think we're probably all agreed that impulsive trading decisions never really serve us as best as they could, never really work out. So if we can reduce those impulsive decisions, guys, we're humans, we're always going to do stuff we don't want to do from time to time. But if we can reduce it, if we can minimize the impact of impulsive trading decisions, then we're going to be far better traders for it. Take care, guys, keep your risk managed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.